I'm attorney Farl Greene with RSH Legal. If you have been recently injured by a nurse, you probably have lots of questions. One of those questions may be, this wasn't a doctor who hurt me. Is it still considered medical malpractice in Iowa? Any type of medical provider can commit medical malpractice. This includes nurses. If a nurse does not perform their medical duties at a competent level and someone is injured because of it, the nurse can be found negligent just like other medical professionals. Keep in mind that poor care in itself is not something for which you can file a lawsuit. Many people call our office every year because the treatment they received did not cure their problem. We agree that medical professionals should not get away with substandard care, but there's a big difference between a treatment simply being ineffective and serious and permanent injuries caused by a negligent nurse. It's also unlikely you can file a lawsuit against a nurse who may have frightened you or made you angry. No one likes to be treated poorly, especially when they are sick or hurt. However, most Iowa medical malpractice attorneys will only take a case if the victim has suffered permanent physical harm. The reason for this has to do with the cost of litigating a medical malpractice case. It can cost a personal injury firm $50,000 to $100,000 to pursue a potential medical malpractice lawsuit. An attorney has to order and organize your medical records, then find experts who will review these records and say whether malpractice occurred. If you are filing a lawsuit against a nurse, your attorney will need to find another nurse with the same training and experience as the person who hurt you. This expert will need to look over your records and determine whether medical malpractice occurred. In Iowa, you have a deadline to settle your medical malpractice case or file a lawsuit. This deadline is called the statute of limitations. Iowa law says you have 2 years from the date of your injury to settle your case or file a lawsuit. If you do not settle or file, then you may lose out forever on getting compensation for your injuries. Because medical malpractice cases are so complex, it can take 6 months or more for an experienced attorney to investigate your claim. That is why it's a good idea to speak with a medical malpractice attorney as soon as possible. An attorney experienced in medical malpractice cases realizes time is of the essence when it comes to reviewing your case. If you want to know more about medical malpractice claims, including 4 reasons why most Iowa malpractice victims never get compensation for their injuries, download a free copy of the Law Guide to Iowa Medical Malpractice Claims.